Okay, Rohini, let's start with you. Shalom.
שלום. מי אתה?
אני מתן. מי את?
אני רוהיני.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד. Okay, מצוין, perfect. I see John Charles says not working. I'm not sure why, but usually like all the world is using Zoom these days.
That's right.
Yeah, I think you can also try to call. There's also an option to call. Please explain. Okay. Yeah, let's start with you, Mili.
Yes.
Shalom.
Shalom. No, I can't remember.
Mi ata.
Mi ata.
Ani matan. Mi at.
Okay, mi at. Ani Mili.
נעים מאוד, מילי.
נעים מאוד.
יפה מאוד. שלום, ז'ון. I see connecting to audio. שלום. Connected.
Shalom.
שלום, ז'אן.
אני JC. Yeah. Ken.
John Charles.
Yes. JC, call me JC. It's going to be easier for everybody.
JC. יפה, זה קל, that's easy. אוקיי, שלום, JC.
שלום.
אני מתן. מי אתה?
אני JC. שלום.
שלום, נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
אוקיי, יפה מאוד. שלום, מילי.
שלום.
מי את?
אני מילי. מי אתה? מי אתה? אתה.
אני מתן.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד. Pleasant very.
נעים מאוד.
Plaisir très. Okay, JC.
Ken.
Do you want to bump into Rohini in the street and see what happens in Hebrew?
Okay. I can't see anything. Is it normal? I don't have any picture or anything.
No, we see you and you should see everyone. So because you
No,
are
I don't
new
see
to Zoom,
anybody.
on the right, I will explain to everyone. On the right upper side, first of all, it's advisable to use the laptop and not a cellular if you have. That's preferred, okay? On the upper, are you with a cellular or JC?
I am with an iPad.
iPad. So iPad is less recommended, but it's possible. Do you see on the upper right side speaker view or gallery view?
Switch to gallery view. Is that the one?
Gallery view, you see everyone.
Okay, that's
speaker view. You see the one who's speaking in the middle, and on the side, everyone, all the rest.
All right. Okay. Yeah, it's all right. Cool.
Great, Yofi. So now that you see us, maybe you want to bump in the street with Rohini.
Okay, shalom, Rohini. Don't know.
Let's start with the masculine. So Rohini, you're gonna ask him, and then JC, you ask Rohini.
Okay.
All right. Shalom, מי אתה?
שלום, אני JC. נעים מאוד.
שלום, אני JC. Before נעים מאוד, ask her.
מי אתה? מי אתה?
לא.
מי את? את?
מי את?
מי את? אני רוהיני. נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד, מצוין. יפה מאוד, מצוין, excellent. אוקיי, אז אני מתן, אני לא מאנגליה, אני לא מהודו, רוהיני, אני לא מהודו, אני לא מצרפת, you all are from places that are spelled differently. So it's easier to say, אני לא מאוסטרליה, אני לא מקנדה, אני לא מאמריקה, but in your cases, אני לא מהודו, רוהיני, אני לא מצרפת, JC, ואני לא מיוון, מילי. אני לא מיוון. Okay, these are all places that are spelled differently in Hebrew, so you get it more difficult.
What was the one for JC?
צרפת. פריז, צרפת. אוקיי? אני לא מצרפת, אני לא מהודו, ואני לא מיוון. אני מישראל. אני מישראל. אוקיי? אני מישראל. So let's start with the easy places before we get to, yeah. מאיפה אני? אני מישראל. מאיפה דונלד טראמפ? מאיפה דונלד טראמפ? מאיפה טראמפ?
אני לא יודע.
You don't know, okay. טראמפ מאמריקה. Let's do it, keep it.
אמריקה, אוקיי.
טראמפ מאמריקה. מאיפה בוריס ג'ונסון? רוהיני, מאיפה בוריס ג'ונסון?
UK.
אנגליה.
אנגליה, אוקיי.
Full answer. מאיפה בוריס ג'ונסון?
בוריס ג'ונסון מאנגליה.
מאנגליה, מצוין. מאיפה, מילי, מאיפה קיילי מינוג?
קיילי מינוג מאוסטרליה.
אוסטרליה, נכון. That means you have some knowledge in music, popular music.
Yes.
JC, מאיפה אלניס מוריסט?
אלניס
מוריסט.
מקנדה.
נכון, אלניס מוריסט מקנדה, מצוין. אוקיי, let's get to us. רוהיני, מאיפה את?
אני מהודו.
הודו.
הודו. Oh. How would I ask you?
I just asked you. You asked the same different pronoun because I'm masculine. Let's try again.
Okay.
Let's start with the masculine. JC, מאיפה אתה?
אני מצרפת.
צרפת.
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 רופת, אוקיי.
צרפת.
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 צרפת, אוקיי.
צרפת, yeah. Let's try again. מאיפה אתה?
אני מצרפת.
יפה מאוד.
מאיפה את?
מאיפה?
את?
מאיפה?
מאיפה? אתה?
אתה. אני מישראל. אני מישראל. רוהיני, מאיפה את?
אני מהודו. מאיפה אתה?
אני מישראל. יפה מאוד, very beautiful. מילי, מאיפה את?
אני מיוון.
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 יפה.
מאיפה אתה?
אני מישראל. יפה מאוד, מצוין. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. Okay? JC ומילי.
Okay. Shalom, Mili.
Oh, so let's do the whole sequence. I will do it with Rohini and then you will do it together, okay?
Okay.
Shalom.
Shalom. This is מיאת.
מי אתה?
מי אתה? מי אתה?
אני מתן. מי את?
אני רוהיני. נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
אוקיי.
מאיפה?
מאיפה אתה?
אני מישראל. מאיפה את?
אני מהודו.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד. Okay, let's do the same. ג'ייסי ומילי.
אוקיי, שלום. מי את?
אני מילי. אתה?
מי אתה?
מי אתה?
אני ג'ייסי. נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
מאיפה את?
אני מיוון. מאיפה אתה?
אני מצרפת.
מצוין, מצוין. Okay, so just for the practice, we will do also, so you also practice the feminine forms, okay? So let's do a new JC with the masculine. Shalom. JC.
שלום. מי אתה?
אני מתן. מי אתה?
אני ג'ייסי. נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד. מאיפה אתה?
אני מצרפת. מאיפה אתה?
אני מישראל. יפה. רוהיני ומילי?
מי את? אני רוהיני, מי את?
שלום, שלום, שלום. שלום, peace upon earth.
Yes, of course. שלום, אני רוהיני, מי את?
Maybe before you present yourself, you just say, ask who you are, just so she has that, she can ask you.
Okay.
שלום.
שלום, מי את?
אני מילי. מי את?
אני רוהיני, נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד. מאיפה?
pronoun מאיפה?
את.
את.
אני מהודו. מאיפה את?
אני מיוון.
מצוין, excellent, מצוין. Okay, so we are going to see just a few pictures so we can practice a little bit vocabulary before we go to the letters and the writing. Okay, so we'll work like this. We will, אנחנו מדברים, אנחנו כותבים, אנחנו קוראים. So this will be the order in the first few lessons. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to share a screen. So every time I'm going to share either a screen, we also have a board that I can save and then send you. So you will have all the letters of each class and the PDF of the book. So you don't have to open it yourself, but you have it later. Sababa?
סבבה.
סבבה.
Yofi. Great, Yofi. So, yeah, let's start with... Yeah, I'm going to add you just one, yeah, let's leave it for now. There you go. Let me share the screen. יפה מאוד. Okay, so you see I have a screen, but I also have an annotation which you will also be using today. So I will show you later. For now, I'm using the arrow. So I'm either using the arrow or the laser. Okay.
Okay.
So because we already spoke about her, let's add one pronoun to the list. So far we have אני, אני מתן, אתה ג'ייסי, אוקיי? אתה ג'ייסי, yeah. Let me just see that you see me well. איפה אני? Where am I? רגע. Yeah, I just have to move it a little bit. Yeah, okay. אז אתה ג'ייסי, את.
I'm getting a Karimino page.
Right, it's fine because I'm going to show you a picture and we're adding one more pronoun, okay? אז אני מתן, אתה ג'ייסי, את מילי או את רוהיני, והיא, מי היא? מי היא?
היא קיילי?
היא קיילי. מאיפה היא? מאיפה קיילי?
היא מאוסטרליה.
נכון, היא מאוסטרליה. נכון. מאיפה קיילי? מילי? מאיפה קיילי?
היא מאוסטרליה.
היא מאוסטרליה, נכון. מאיפה קיילי? רוהיני?
היא מאוסטרליה?
נכון, היא מאוסטרליה. יפה מאוד. So now that we have this pronoun, we can go to look at this one. Okay? מי היא? מי היא? היא אימא. היא אימא. אוקיי? היא אימא. מי היא, ג'ייסי?
היא אימא.
יפה מאוד. אוקיי. אימא שלי מישראל. אוקיי? מאיפה אימא שלי? היא מישראל. ג'ייסי, מאיפה אימא שלך? היא מאוסטרליה?
לא, היא... אימא שלי מצרפת.
יפה מאוד, אימא שלי מצרפת. מילי, מאיפה אימא שלך? מאיפה אימא?
מי אימא...
לא, אימא שלי.
אימא שלי. Yes. אימא שלי. ישראל.
מישראל?
Israel.
מישראל. So how come you don't speak Hebrew?
I don't speak Hebrew. I don't.
Okay.
I'm a beginner now.
Okay. מעניין, interesting. אז אימא שלך מישראל. אוקיי. רוהיני, מאיפה אימא שלך?
אימא...
שלי.
אימא שלי ישראל?
Your mother is from Israel?
No, so I'm only understanding Ima as mother. I don't know what...
Ima. And then Sheli is mine, okay? We're going to do it next class, but I'm just adding to you a little bit more.
Okay, so Sheli is mine.
נכון. אימא שלי
אימא שלי מהודו.
מהודו, נכון. אימא שלי מהודו. יפה מאוד. Okay, so we have אימא, but we also want to see... רגע. מה זה? מה זה? מה זה?
Was that bottle or water?
זה מים.
מים is water, that I remember.
נכון. מה זה? זה מים. JC,
כן.
מה זה?
זה מים?
זה מים, נכון. מילי, מה זה?
זה מים.
רוהיני, מה זה?
אז זה מים?
זה מים, נכון. ומה זה? אופס. מה זה? מה זה?
זה בורדו.
זה קברני מיניון, בורדו. זה יין.
יין.
יין. מה זה, ג'ייסי?
זה יין?
מה זה, מילי?
זה יין.
מה זה, רוהיני?
זה יין?
יפה מאוד, מצוין. מצוין, אקסלנט. מה זה?
זה לים?
זה ים.
זה ים.
זה ים.
ים is the sea?
נכון, correct. מה זה, מילי?
זה ים.
נכון. מה זה, רוהיני?
זה ין.
ים.
ים, מה?
זה ים. נכון, זה ים. מצוין, אקסלנט, מצוין. מה זה? מה זה?
רגע, לא.
מי אני? מי אני? אני צ'ארלס? לא. מי אני? מי אני? אני יונתן? אני דוד? לא. Can someone tell me who am I?
מתן.
נכון, but you forgot the pronoun.
אוקיי,
אתה?
אתה מתן?
נכון, אני מתן, וזאת מתנה. זאת מתנה. אוקיי? רוהיני, מה זה?
זה זאת?
לא זה זאת. או זה או זאת. Depends on the gender. Now it's זאת.
אוקיי.
מה זה?
זזות?
זאת.
זאת. So זאת is a gift?
No. זה is that. But we can also say זאת for the feminine, okay? So let's... מה זה? זה ים?
לא.
לא. זה קפה?
לא.
לא. זה מים?
לא.
לא. anyone? מה זה? ג'ייסי, מילי?
זאת מתנה.
זאת מתנה, נכון, correct, נכון, מילי. זאת מתנה. מה זה, ג'ייסי?
זאת מתנה?
מה זה, רוהיני?
זאת מתנה. I thought you meant that מתנה meant that it was your gift. That's why I
No,
didn't.
it's just a gift, מתנה. יפה מאוד. מה זה, before the picture, מה זה, ג'ייסי?
זה יין?
לא, זה. Look at me.
Oh, I don't see you.
Oh, you don't see? You should be seeing
No.
me. But
No.
I can also open another one for you. So you can see it here.
יין. זה יין?
I'm not in יין. מה זה?
זה מים.
זה מים, נכון. מה זה, מילי?
זה יין.
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 מה זה, רוהיני?
זה ים?
נכון. מה זה, ג'ייסי?
זה מתנה? זאת מתנה?
זאת
מתנה.
זאת מתנה, ומי זאת, מילי?
אימא.
היא אימא או זאת אימא? We can also say זאת אימא. Okay, so if I'm asking me זאת,
Okay, can I say היא אימא? היא לא.
yeah, but if I ask me זאת, just answer זאת אימא. מי זאת?
זאת אימא.
נכון, מי זאת רוהיני?
זאת אימא.
זאת אימא. יפה מאוד, מצוין. So I think we did enough vocabulary for now. So now I'm going to share a whiteboard. And the way we're going to do it is to show you the letters. We're going to do, אני כותב טבלה, a table. Soon you will also need to annotate, so don't worry, you will get active soon. Okay, so I'm doing a table and I'm doing two lines. Lama, 2 columns. Why am I doing 2 columns? Who knows? Me יודע?
English letter in one and the Hebrew in one.
Okay, so we have this one. רגע. You will soon understand. מה זה?
א'.
זה, נכון, זה א', או זאת א', זאת א', אי, או, או. א' כמו אמריקה, א' כמו ארץ ישראל, א' כמו איביזה, א' כמו אובמה, א' כמו אורוגוואי, אוקיי? א' כמו, א' גם, also, גם כמו, what did we learn today with א'? אתה ג'ייסי, את מילי, א' כמו אתה, א' כמו את. אני מתן, א' כמו, which word did we learn about mother?
אימא.
א' כמו אימא, א' כמו אימא, אוקיי? אימא, יפה מאוד. א' כמו רוהיני? לא רוהיני, רוהיני, אוקיי? א' כמו נעים מאוד, מאוד א', אוקיי? סבבה, יפה מאוד. So the reason we're doing Aleph, this is דפוס. Aleph בדפוס, okay? דפוס means print, okay? אנחנו קוראים בדפוס. We read only in דפוס, okay? So we have to know how to recognize it. but אנחנו כותבים, we write in כתב. Okay, so the cursive will be how we write. So we need to be able to read it, to write it, and to also recognize it and associate it to the print, to the דפוס. Okay? Aleph בדפוס, Aleph בכתב. Okay? Today, we are going to learn the דפוס, and after we finish we're going to learn the כתב, and after we know how to write it, we will move to do everything in keyboard. Okay? Because today, כתב, cursive, is not so useful because everything is in computers. Okay? But it's technically good to know it. סבבה?
סבבה.
יופי. Okay, אז א' בכתב, the way we're going to annotate, and today I don't have my, אני בברצלונה, I'm in Barcelona, tomorrow I'm coming back to London, as I don't have the electronic pen, but I can still try to work this out, okay? So we're going to do, if you haven't known, then עברית בימין לשמאל, from right to left, כמו בערבית, like in Arabic, so everything from right to left. Also the way we write. 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe. I prefer to close it so they touch each other, or almost touch each other. Okay, either like this, אחד, sorry, a bit more roundy. You will see that the ktav, the cursive one are always very roundy. אחד, and close. אחד, שתיים. Okay? אתם כותבים, you write it. Okay, so I want you to have your own color, so we always see, and let's start practicing writing it down. You can write it in your מחברת, in your notebook, but also I want you to show me how you write it here. So the way you do it is you should have more options or something, 3 points that says more, and when you open it on the floating bar, you have more, and then when you click on it, you have annotate. Can you find it? Those who know how to use Zoom, Rohini?
Raise hand. That's reading.
Rohini, יפה מאוד. Maybe the line just more straight.
Okay. I'll try again.
No, אין בעיה, no problem. יפה. Mili, can you find annotate?
No, I cannot. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so Rohini, maybe you can explain to our Talmidim, students, how do you find the annotate? Because you have another screen than mine, because I'm the host.
Yeah, I'm working from a Surface, it's a laptop, and as I'm looking at the screen right on top in the center, I get an option which says view options. And it's a drop-down menu, and when I click on the drop-down menu, I get various options. I get zoom ratio, I get height video panel. One of them says annotate. And when I click on annotate, a whole table opens up, which gives me the option of putting in a text box or to draw.
Yeah, where you have draw, it's exactly, you press the first one, and that's the one you use, because you also have like a straight line and arrows and other stuff. Okay, יפה.
Okay, I've got something different. So I've got down there, I've got Matan screen on the left-hand side, down the bottom, and you got press on that, and you've got pen, and look like I'm blue. Okay. So you click on that, and I'm gonna try it.
Let's try it. Okay. Let's try. So I see.
Sorry.
Mr. Pink, your Aleph, I'd rather it's a little bit more closing, not too separate, because it almost looked like two separate letters.
Okay.
So I'm going to move your line. So I move your line.
I am writing on somebody else's line.
Yeah.
Love
Just
it.
move it closer, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna change the color anyway.
Was it you, Mr. Pink, JC?
No, it's me.
No.
Okay, sababa. Sababa.
So mine.
Okay. יפה. Okay, maybe Mr. Blue, maybe not so big. We'll try a bit, yeah. סבבה, יפה. עוד, אתם כותבים עוד, you write more. עוד א', I want to see more א', בבקשה.
Oh, Aleph.
To a few of them, okay? We have enough space. Okay, let's not, Mr. Blue, not go below the line. We write between lines. Okay, because some of the letters will go above and below. Okay?
Oh my shit, that's sad. Oh, here it is.
יפה מאוד, Mr. Red, I like your Aleph.
That's me.
It's okay. I'm not gonna say who is who. I'm just calling your name so you can do mistakes and don't feel ashamed.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, it's not easy.
סבבה.
Let's go on the third line.
Okay, Mr. Blue. בסדר, good, בסדר, okay. You can do, I mean, you can write anywhere. It doesn't matter where. Okay?
Yeah.
אוקיי, אז נעים מאוד א', nice to meet you א', ונעים מאוד, מה זה?
head.
לא. Close, but now I see you know some of the letters. תו או תף. תו. תה, תה, תי, תו, תו. תו כמו תמרה, תו כמו תל אביב, תו כמו תומאס, תו כמו תו כמו תיאולוגיה, תיאטרון, תומאס, yeah, that's about it. תו כמו, תו כמו,
תל אביב.
תל אביב בסדר. תו כמו, from what we learned today.
אתה.
תו כמו, ג'ייסי?
אתה.
אתה, נכון, את, תו כמו אתה, תו כמו...
Then there's a tav in matana as well?
נכון, מתנה, תו כמו מתן, תו כמו מתנה, אוקיי? ואיך אומרים, how to say, איך אומרים thank you בעברית?
תודה.
תודה, תו כמו תודה, אוקיי? אבל תו לא כמו טורקיה, תו לא כמו... Okay, so we have another one for the T from English, so yeah, just remember there are two of them. Okay, תו כמו אתה, את, מתנה ותודה. אז תו בדפוס ותו בכתב. Okay, so this is an example of a letter that looks the same but more roundy. So we're going to do תו in two separate, one, אחד, שתיים. אחד, שתיים. Okay, so we start from this point. We go in to the right and down, and then we go into the right and left. Okay, תו. אתם כותבים תו. You write the תו. אתם כותבים תו. You see, it's very similar. יפה מאוד. Just connect them, Mr. Red. Mr. Blue, don't go below the line.
Okay.
Okay. I can just erase your second part.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea where is Jeremiah, but maybe he will join. Okay. Alrighty. Tav. Mr. Blue, not so long, not so short, somewhere in the middle and smaller, okay?
It's not easy on the iPad, I tell you.
It's fine, don't worry. I got your Tav, okay? Sababa. Mr. Pink, יפה, maybe more roundy. Mr. Pink, a little bit more roundy. Okay, because otherwise it looks like it's fus. Okay, so let's just make it a bit more roundy. Okay, okay. מה אנחנו כותבים? What are we writing? What can we write from the words we learned so far?
אתה.
Almost.
את.
את. יפה מאוד. אתם כותבים את. So each one of you in this part, let's make like a line for the words. We have 3 lines, so each one in a line. JC, first line, Mili, Rohini, at. Each one of you is writing at. Your very first word in Hebrew. It's a moment of shedding a tear. יפה מאוד, Mr. Blue, יפה מאוד, Mr. Red. What about? Mr. Pink? in the middle, את, נכון. את ג'ייסי או את רוהיני?
Rohini.
את רוהיני, את מילי, את אימא, נכון. מילי, מילי, את אימא? את אימא? I hope it's not a personal question to ask.
Yes.
כן או לא?
Ken or lo? Yes, Ken.
כן, יפה. כן, full answer?
אני אימא.
אימא, יפה מאוד. יפה מאוד. רוהיני, את אימא?
אני אימא, כן.
כן, אני אימא. יפה מאוד. אוקיי. ג'ייסי, אתה אבא?
לא, אני לא אבא.
אתה לא אבא. יפה מאוד, מצוין. אוקיי, אז נעים מאוד תף, and נעים מאוד... רגע. מה זה? רגע. I need another color. מה זה?
היי.
היי, נכון, היי. היי. ה, היא, הו, הוא. היי כמו הוואי, היי כמו הללויה, היי כמו הונג קונג, היי כמו הירושימה, היי כמו הוריקן, הרקולס, אוקיי? היי כמו רוהיני, היי כמו רוהיני, אוקיי? והי כמו, what else did we have today?
When we said he,
היא, נכון, היא קיילי, היא אלניס, נכון, היי כמו היא, אוקיי? אבל היי גם, also, גם כמו תודה, אתה, סליחה, בבקשה, אוקיי? So anytime we have a last syllable ending with a, אוקיי? אתה, תודה, we will have hey, והי גם כמו קפה, תה, אוקיי? So any last syllable ending in a or a, we will have most of the time, not always, hey, okay? And we'll see one exception today. Okay, אז hey כמו, what did we learn today that ends with a?
אתה.
אתה, והי כמו?
תודה.
תודה.
אמא.
Yeah,
אמא? No?
Okay, אמא is the exception.
Okay, sorry.
ומתה.
מתנה.
מתנה, hey כמו מתנה, okay? And by the way, that's why we say זה מים, זה ים, אבל, but, זאת מתנה, because the ending is most of the time representative of a feminine suffix. Okay? So that's a bit more advanced, but we'll get to there quite soon. Okay, hey בדפוס, hey בכתב. So again, very similar, but roundy. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So just a small one in the middle. Some people like to do it with like this, but I don't like it. Just a small one. Yeah. Mr. Red, smaller. The chupchik, the small one, should be smaller. Otherwise, it looks like connected and it's another letter. So let's erase just the... Okay, just make sure to make it smaller. Okay, אתם כותבים, hey, you're right, the hey. That looks like a kuf, it's a totally different letter. Okay, so it's still, we're still between the lines, so you cannot go below the line.
Oh!
Yeah, so that's why when you draw, you have to take the first one and not the second one. אתם כותבים, hey. יפה, Mr. Red. Mr. P, again, smaller. The one in the middle, a bit smaller.
It's not working.
יפה, Mr. Blue, a bit more roundy. Don't go below the line. I know you need to find a solution, but it's okay. Let's try again. Smaller in the middle. Mr. Pink, maybe not so small. Mr. Red, יפה.
Don't say anything.
סבבה, בסדר, okay? Let's just add for you, Mr. Blue.
Yeah, because I can't do it. It's not working.
Yeah, okay, don't worry, זה בסדר. Okay, אתם כותבים, so which other word can we write now?
אתה?
אתה, נכון, אתה. Okay, so I'm making a line here, and let's write each one in its line. JC, Mili, Rohini, אתה.
Oh, sorry. Something going on.
Each one in your line, אתה. Rohini, I have to tell you, I was very happy you could join because I was really happy to get your email about making your dream come true to learn Hebrew.
I hope so.
I'm sure. But we will leave a few minutes in the end also to hear a little bit why each one of you wants to learn Hebrew.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting to know. Okay? Sababa. Ata, Mr. Red, correct?
I really can't choose this thing. I'm very sorry about that.
It's okay, do what you can, even if it's a bit messy.
It's gonna be messy.
אוקיי, אתה, יפה מאוד, מצוין, אקסלנט. יפה. אוקיי, אז נעים מאוד היי, ונעים מאוד. מה זה? רגע. מה זה? מם, נכון. מם, מרוקו, מסצ'וסטס, מונאקו, מוגרבי, מילאנו, מם כמו מילאנו, מם כמו מנצ'סטר, מם כמו מונאקו, מם גם כמו
מי?
נכון, correct. מי אתה? אתה ג'ייסי. מי את? את מילי. מם כמו מי, מם כמו
מי.
מם כמו
מי?
מם כמו מי. You mean, okay, מם כמו
אמא.
אמא, נכון, מם כמו אמא, מם כמו
מתנה.
מתנה. Rohini, you were saying?
I said matana.
מתנה, okay. מם כמו
Maim.
מים, מם כמו
מה זה?
מה, נכון, מה can be, מה זה? זה קפה. מה זה? זה מים. But also, מה נשמע? טוב, סבבה, מצוין, לא טוב. בסדר, אוקיי? מה? what? מה זה? מה נשמע? אוקיי? אז מם בדפוס ומם בכתב, אוקיי? So מם בכתב, we start from right to left, down, diagonally, down. מם. It's a bit like an N, but, yeah, maybe a bit more narrow. מם. אתם כותבים מם, you write the mem. Please don't use the third line.
Okay.
Let's just do after, because we're going to need the third line for another one. Mem. יפה מאוד, מם. אוקיי. Okay, so what can we write now? מה אנחנו כותבים?
אמא.
We cannot write
No.
Ima yet, but we can write, which question can we write?
מה.
מה. Okay, so let's write, אנחנו כותבים, או אתם כותבים מה. Let me just make a line here. Yeah, so just right after the yellow line, ma. Okay, anywhere after the yellow line, ma. יפה מאוד, מצוין Mr. Blue, ma. Okay, and if we want, I see you have two lines, two triptychs there. רגע. Oops. I took the oops. Oops. Trying to take the one in the middle. יפה מאוד. מה? And the question mark is simply just like the normal direction. Ma. So we can put question mark. Okay. Mr. Pink. We said if we don't know, we go for hey. So ma, just like the others wrote, is not Aleph, it's with hey. So let's correct.
Yes, yes.
מה. יפה מאוד, מה. יפה מאוד. Okay, let's go to the next one before we go. Oops. Okay. נעים מאוד מם ונעים מאוד nun. Okay, the very narrow is a nun. Nun. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. Nun כמו ניו יורק, nun כמו לונדון, nun כמו נוטרדם, nun כמו אני, nun כמו אני, nun כמו
Naim, what?
מים, it's not a nun.
It's not a no. Oh.
מים, it's a mem.
Oh.
nun כמו
נעים.
נעים מאוד, נכון, נעים, pleasant, nun כמו נעים, nun כמו
At the end of yain.
yain. Okay, so this will be a final nun, which sounds like nun, but it's different, and we're going to see it soon.
Okay.
Okay. nun כמו אני מתן וזאת מה?
יוון.
A present?
מתנה.
מתנה, נו כמו מתנה. Okay, we said na, ne, ni, no, nu. אני וגם מתנה, and also מתנה. אוקיי? אנחנו כותבים נון בכתב, in כתב. אוקיי? So נון בכתב is going down and to the left. I'm sorry, that's the other color. Yeah. So going down and to the left. Down and to the left. Oh my God. Shalom, Jeremiah.
Second.
Shalom, Jeremiah.
Yes, how are you?
Shalom. Shalom.
Trying to find my volume.
We can hear you perfectly. We cannot see you. Maybe you can find a way to put your camera on somehow. Also, Millie, you disappeared. We don't see you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, but I cannot see you.
Yes, I don't know why. I don't know why.
זה בסדר, it's okay. You don't have, but Jeremiah would love to see you. Jeremiah or Jeremy? Is he here? I think he's gone. Okay, we have to continue anyway, so he will join us soon. Okay, אז אתם כותבים נון, okay? Going down and to the left, down and to the left. נון בדפוס, very narrow, נון בכתב, down and to the left. אתם כותבים.
Okay.
Does the the horizontal line has to be longer?
No, not at all. It can be even shorter. Don't take it so much to the left. Shalom, Jeremiah. Connecting to audio. Not so narrow. Mr. Red, not so narrow, okay? Mr. Pink, not at all. Let's try again. Okay, down and to the left. Down and to the left. יפה. Jeremiah?
Yes.
Shalom. Shalom, hello.
Shalom, how are you?
Shalom, good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Are you familiar with Zoom?
A little bit, yes.
A little bit. Okay, so you came an hour late. Okay, so we did some conversation and we started the following letters. Do you know some of the alphabet or not yet?
Not much of it. I know a little bit, but not much.
Okay, so try, you will catch up by the record, so try to do what you can.
Okay.
I will show you what we did so far. We'll go over it in a second. We are now checking the nun. We are now writing the nun. Okay, Mr. Pink, again, I think you are a little bit troubled with this one. Look at the blue one, which is mine, down and to the left. Okay, you don't have, you start with a line. So Mr. Pink, let's try again. Can you please tell Jeremiah how to find the annotation so he can also write it? Rohini?
Yes. What device are you using, Jeremiah?
PC.
Okay, so then probably on the top of your screen, you'll see something which says view options.
Okay.
It's a drop-down menu right on top. It'll either be on the left or right. So if you drop down, if you click on the drop-down menu, one of the options is annotate.
Yes.
Great.
So if you click on
that's how we
annotate
annotate on the screen. I also suggest each one to write it in the במחברת in the notebook, so you also have it there.
Yeah.
Okay, but we practice to see your mistakes, that you write well. Okay, Mr. Pink, בסדר, okay, but the last one, it's just a line, so you have to take it to the left.
Unfortunately, because I'm left-handed and I'm using my right hand, it's quite difficult.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I'm going to try and...
There are many Israeli Hebrew speakers who are right-handed, left-handed, but you'll get there. Okay, Jeremy, can you write the nun for me somewhere between the lines, just like the others did? I'm just, Mr. Red, I'm making your nun a bit...
rounder.
A bit more rounded. יפה מאוד, Mr. Black, that's you, Jeremiah. יפה מאוד. That's מצוין. So now I want you in the place that you have left. I want you guys to write. I'm going to make more space. I'm going to erase some of the nuns. Okay, we all practice, it's fine. Okay, I want you all to write, אתם כותבים מתנה. Okay, but before we're going to write it, I want to ask you, we start with Hebrew to think about Sudoku. Okay, how many letters will matana be? Based on what we learned.
4.
Someone else thinks 4 or anything else?
It'll be meme, mem, rav, no, it'll be 4. I think.
4. Okay, also 4. Okay, so the way we count is like this. Ma, ta, na. but because it's a last syllable, we have to add the
Hey.
hey. In this case, hey, sometimes different. Okay, so I want you to write, so we have enough space for all of us to write matana. Okay, so JC, Rohini, Mili, Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah, you will get to understand the letters because we're gonna go over them soon. So just do what the others say. יפה מאוד. מתנה. Each one.
Oh, como é que chama isso?
Why did you erase Mr. Green? Or it's just...
I don't know. it went like this.
Okay, See, Jeremiah, you're catching up fast. יפה מאוד, Mr. Red. מתנה, it is. זאת מתנה, that's a present. Mr. Green, I would just connect your tough.
Yes.
Okay, matana, and not take the hay below the line, but for this is okay. Matana, יפה מאוד, Mr. Black, יפה מאוד, and Mr. יפה מאוד, so that's nun matana. Let's just finish Mr. Pink, יפה, matana. מצוין, okay, so that's a present. יפה מאוד, זאת מתנה. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is, רגע, בבקשה. מה זה? נעים מאוד נון ונעים מאוד. מה זה? יוד. The small one is יוד. יה, יה, יי, יו, יו. אוקיי? יוד כמו ניו יורק. יוד כמו יורק. יוד כמו יפו. For the ones who love Israel, we have a few examples. Yud, Ya, Ye, Yi, Yo, Yu. Yafo, Yerushalayim, Yisrael, Yo-Yo, or Yosemite,
Yavan.
Yavan, נכון, מילי. יוד כמו יוון, גריס, מצוין, excellent. יוון, אוקיי? יוד כמו...
ירדנה.
יוד כמו...
I don't know what it means, but you said yofi.
יופי, נכון. יופי is beauty. We say it like great. יוד כמו יופי. It's great. Our other language teachers catch very fast. But יוד כמו, how to say see? Yam. Yud כמו yam. Okay? Yud כמו yam.
Can I ask a question? How about for mum? Isn't it the first letter or not? Is something else completely?
It's not the first, but it's a good question. But let me add the yud. Yud כמו yam. Okay? יוד כמו ים. אבל, but יוד גם כמו אני, אמא, סליחה. Okay? Okay, Anglia, Jeremiah. Okay, so you have the E and Ya. Okay, so Yud is יוד קונסוננט, אוקיי? ירושלים, ישראל, ים, אבל יוד ואוול, אמא, סליחה, אני, אוקיי? סבבה? סבבה. So let's start. אנחנו כותבים יוד. We're going to write the יוד. Very simple, okay? It's just the same. The small one. Okay, sometimes the יוד in דפוס have this. It depends on the font, but sometimes it can be like this. Okay, אבל בכתב just going from above and not even getting to the middle. Just a small line. אתם כותבים יוד. Just write the יוד right after. Yeah, right after. יפה, just once, it's not too difficult. Okay, everyone, יוד, אתם כותבים יוד. No need, just a line, Mr. Black. No need to, yeah, just a line. Okay, יפה מאוד. Just a line, okay? When I wrote in the דפוס, it doesn't matter because it's a דפוס, it's a print. Okay, so nice. Okay, so because the יוד is יוד consonant ים, אבל גם יוד vowel, אני, אמא, okay? We're going to start learning the ניקוד. Okay, the nikud coming from dots is those little points that you see that shows you the vowel. Okay, but we learn to read without nikud. Okay, it's not biblical Hebrew. You need the nikud if you read the Siddur, the Bible. Okay, but nowhere except for Sfarim le'eladim, children books, nowhere we find the nikud. So let me even write it down, nikud. So you remember this is nikud. Okay, so we learn the nikud, so we know how to read new words without using transliteration in English, which you will stop using as soon as you can. Okay, obviously I cannot control it, but I can only recommend. So all of these dots are called nikud. And today we're going to learn, just like I always say, a, e, I, o, u, ta, te, ti, to, tu, the 5 vowels we have, including the break. Okay, so we start with the break. The break is the first one that we see in the list. Charlie, Tanya, Yisrael. Okay, so just a break, not in the last letter. This last letter, at, Israel, yain, last letter, we don't put nikud, but when it's in the middle, we're going to have 2 points, vertical points. So let's just show. Okay, so 2 vertical points is the break. Okay, we're going to see it today and we're going to read it, so don't worry. Ah, okay, matana, for example, matana, ata, okay, we will have either a line or a line like a plus. Line with a plus one. So any kind of line will be a matana, ata. Okay. I think we're going to also practice it today. I'm not sure. Is either 2 horizontal or 3 dots below. Okay. So the square represents any consonant. Yeah, we don't have a today, but yeah, we will the next class. And the E, just like I said, the E, we have, which letter is represents the E?
Yud.
Yud, nachon, correct. So the Yud will come after the consonant. The Yud will come after the consonant. Okay, the Yud will come after the consonant. And it helps us because we know that this consonant, if there's like, I don't know, for example, a man here, then we know that this is me and not ma or me, okay? So it helps us to read without the nikud. But anyway, we will have a dot below. So either a dot followed by nikud, or a dot below without, followed by a yud, or the dot below without a yud, this will be the E. Ima, ani, okay? And sometimes, so for now we're going, every time we have E, we will write with yud, but later on we will see this is like 10% of the times. So it's not very common, but it still quite exists when there is a dot without the yud. But for now, we're always gonna write the yud. Okay, so which letters can we write, which words can we write with the yud?
Ani.
Ani. יפה מאוד. Let's start with ani. Okay, so I'm going to put the block here, and let's start writing ani. Okay, yeah. Mr. Red, Mr. Green, Mr. Pink.
Sorry, I
Mr.
should have
Black.
waited till you said where I should write. Sorry, I
It
just
doesn't
started.
matter, just write. Yeah, it's okay. Mr. Red, Mr. Green, Mr. Pink, Mr. Okay, so how many letters is ani?
3.
Right?
3, correct, nachon. Okay, because the vowel E, like ani, requires a yud. Okay, the yud, just, yeah. יפה, Mr. Green, יפה, Mr. Red. Ani, Mr. Black. Okay, while Mr. Black is writing ani, what else did we have with E? So we already saw ma ze, ma nishma, but we also asked
Me.
each other, nachon, mi ata, mi at. So let's have the answer me, the question, slicha. The question me just after it. Okay, Mr. Black, I'm not sure your ani, the noon, I'm not sure it's going because I just can't see. But if it doesn't go to the left, yeah, יפה. Okay, Mr. Red, don't write it in the same place, just write it after, just here. So we have some more order. Me. Me question mark. Mi ata, mi at. יפה מאוד. Me. יפה מאוד, Mr. Pink. Me. יפה. And in here, just before, we can also write the pronoun. Okay? אני, אתה, את,
He.
he, Kylie, he, you know what? Before that, let's write mother.
Imam.
Who wants to write Ima? מי כותב אימא?
אני.
בבקשה, JC, just where the
איפה?
red is, just where the red arrow
אוקיי.
is. אימא.
Oh, what's going on?
Okay. Someone else
Okay.
want to try? Rohini?
No.
Mili?
Yeah.
I'm adding a question mark to your me, just to remember that it's a question. Okay, so I can remind you all that Ima is an exception because it doesn't end with hey, it ends with
Aleph.
Aleph. נכון. So
Okay.
let's first of all change that.
Okay.
But also, you have another mistake. Because what you wrote so far is not Ima, is Yama.
Yama.
Okay? The Yud, when it's in the beginning of a word, it must be a consonant. Yerushalayim, Yisrael. Okay? Yafo. If you want it to be a vowel, it has to come after a...
Aleph.
After the vowel.
After a consonant.
After
In
the
this
consonant.
case, a mute consonant. Which is the one we
Aleph.
know, Aleph. נכון. So let's just add. I'm sorry, we don't have so much space, but E. Where is the Aleph? Actually, we don't have to use it. Yeah, we can write it here, but we have a lot of more space as example of mem. So we can also write like that. Yeah, we can use the space here. So everyone can write ima. So there is more space here, ima. Okay, there's space for everyone, just in the example of mem. So I'm taking it to below, ima. So just as example of mem, you all have space to write ima. So Rohini, JC, Rohini, Mili, Jeremiah. Ima, 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 ima. So all of you can write before we're going to read it. Here, po. You see where I am? So Mr. Pink, we said ima cannot start with yud. It has to start with a mute consonant in this case. Aleph. Mr. Black, Aleph, please look at how the others write. Look, Jeremiah, Aleph is in tfus, but we write in ktav. Okay, so half a circle like a C, going from right to left, and closing. Okay, look how the others do. יפה מאוד, Mr. Rohini.
Yeah.
Are you writing, Ima?
Yeah, I'm right here in the corner.
Okay, just
That's
above.
fine.
Okay, don't forget the yud. Okay, I don't want you to use the nikud. I don't want you to write nikud.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the nikud is just to read with tfus.
Okay.
New words.
How should I remove it?
No, it's fine. Just yud, add the yud after the aleph. Okay, and last thing, when you finish writing ima, Mr. Green, you can start. I want us to give example of hey. We already wrote ata, but I want you also to write the pronoun he. He Kylie Minogue, he Madonna, he me Australia, he me America. Okay, so Rohini, JC, Mili, Jeremiah. He. Okay, and he is ending with aleph. Okay, so after writing he, you have to finish it with an aleph. Okay, it's just the way it is. Otherwise, it's high. יפה מאוד. He. יפה מאוד, Mr. Green. Where are the others? He. And we need to start reading because we have 2 more letters today. It's quite a challenging unit to start with. יפה מאוד, Mr. Black, you got it right. Mr. Red. Mr. Pink, Mr. Red, I don't see he. Rohini. Rohini. I think Rohini is not with us, but she will come back. Okay, יפה מאוד, Mr. Okay, so we have all the words. יפה, מצוין. Okay, so just for repetition for you, Jeremiah. Okay, מה זה? anyone can answer. מה זה?
זה א'.
א', א' כמו מה? Like what? א' כמו?
אתה.
א' כמו את, כמו אתה, נכון, מה זה?
זה
נילי,
תו.
are you alive?
Yes, I'm alive, sorry.
So let's participate. מה זה?
תו.
תו כמו מה?
תל אביב.
נכון, תל אביב. את, אתה, מה זה?
בחי.
היי כמו מה? We just wrote it.
זה כמו...
היא. אוקיי? היי כמו היא. אוקיי? היי כמו היא, והי גם כמו ג'רמי, I'm reminding for you, אתה, מתנה, okay, so anything ending with a or e will end with hey most of the time. We already saw that ima is an exception because it ends with aleph. מה זה?
זה מם.
מם כמו מה?
אמא.
מם כמו אמא, יפה. מה זה?
נון.
נון כמו מה?
נעימיות.
נעים מאוד, נכון. נעים מאוד. מה זה?
זה יוד.
יוד כמו מה?
ישראל.
ישראל, יוד קונסוננט או יוד ואוול? אני. Ani. Okay. So now we're going to open Hebrew from scratch, okay? Because the pages are hard to see, I suggest that I will always tell you the number of the page in the PDF. So it's not the pages that are written down, but, you know, just the PDF page.
Mm-hmm.
So you can always see the PDF page. So now for Unit 1, for example, we will go to page... There you go. Okay, you don't have to open it because you all see it. We all see the same screen, so we can know where we are. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're starting with Unit 1, יחידה אחת, which each unit is the letters that we're going to learn. Okay, it's not the order, but it's the way it works. Okay, so we're going to be on page 33 of the PDF. Okay, and we can see here the letters in the above the page. We can see the letters that we just learned. מה זה, Jeremy? מה זה, Jeremiah?
Yes, Aleph.
א' כמו מה?
I don't understand.
Aleph כמו, Aleph like, and then you say an example of a word with Aleph. Aleph כמו, אני, I have, אני.
Ani.
אני, Aleph כמו אני. מה זה, מילי? היי כמו מה?
היי כמו...
היא, נכון, היא מילי, היא רויני, היא קיילי. רויני, מה זה?
נון.
נון כמו מה?
נון כמו אני.
אני, okay, all the others, אני, מתנה, all the others, when I ask someone, you also have to think, so you know, and you can add if you like. מה זה, JC? נשמע, מה נשמע, נון. מה זה, JC?
זה יוד.
יוד כמו?
אני.
אני, אוקיי, נכון, יוד כמו אני. ג'רמיה, מה זה?
Mem.
מם כמו? מם כמו? Someone else?
אמא.
אמא, נכון, מתנה. מה זה, רוהיני? מילי, סליחה?
תף.
תו כמו מה?
כמו Toda.
Toda, okay? Or ata, words we learn and wrote, ata. Okay, so the a will have either the line or the plus, or even this one, which is less common. Okay, so אנחנו קוראים syllables, okay? That's the way we're going to practice, always starting by reading syllables, okay? In the same order. Rohini.
Na.
Na. JC.
Ha.
No, that's not a hey.
Ta.
Ta. Nachon. Okay, maybe it's better if I use the laser. Jeremiah.
Mim.
Jeremy?
Yes. Mim.
So you don't say the name of the letter, you read it with the nikud. So because the nikud is the a vowel, we will read this ma.
Ma.
Yefe. Rohini. Mili.
Yeah.
Ya.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
iya, just ya.
Sorry. Yeah, yod.
JC.
Ha.
Ha. Jeremiah.
Ta.
Ta. Rohini. A. Mili. Ma. JC.
A. Uya.
Ya. Jeremiah. Ha. Okay. Milim, words. First one, Rohini.
Matana.
Matana, נכון. אני מתן, וזאת מתנה. A present, matana. Okay, the others one are not so good, so we'll just skip them for now. And we're going to use practice of the break. Yummy. Okay. Mili.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's not a ya, it's a
It's a
break vowel. Okay, shva, break vowel. So
Ye.
JC. M. Jeremy.
Na.
N.
Na.
N. Rohini. T. יפה מאוד. Let's read just 4 feminine names, okay? The first one, Mili.
Maya.
Maya. Second one, JC.
Anna.
Anna. Jeremy. First one is A. It's obviously more difficult for you because you missed half of the class. A.
Aya.
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 Aya. And last one, Rohini.
This will be Ma.
It's not an mem, it's an aleph.
Sorry. Anya.
Ania. Ania. Okay, we have a break on the noon. Ania. יפה מאוד. Very beautiful. יפה מאוד. Okay, we also saw the E followed by a yud or just a la, but anyway, have 1 point below or just a point below. Okay, so we're going to again practice the syllables, but this time with the E vowel, yud or just a point below. JC.
T.
T. Jeremy.
Let's see, that is T.
T. Just T, the same.
T?
With or without a yud. T.
Okay. T.
Rohini.
Me.
Mili. Me. What's the difference between this me and this me? Think. We said 2 types of me in the conversation today. Let's try to have the conversation for Jeremy. Okay? Who wants to go with me? Rohini?
Mi'at.
Okay. Miata.
Shalom.
Okay. Shalom. Miata.
אני מתן. מי את?
אני רוהיני, נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד. מאיפה את?
הודו. אני מהודו. מאיפה אתה?
אני מישראל. Okay, אני מישראל. Okay, so this is just to show you that we had the question me, אתה, me, at, and that's a whole word, me. Okay, me question mark. But when we have the me followed, just a mem followed, it's okay, it's the same word. It's a preposition letter. מישראל, מאמריקה, מקנדה, okay, רועי לי מהודו, מילי מיוון, JC מצרפת, ג'רמי מאמריקה. So it will just be this me. So this is the difference between me and me question, me preposition. Sababa? Okay, that's a bit more advanced, but I trust you can handle it. JC.
Question mark.
Ni.
Me. Jeremy.
Ni.
Me. Rohini.
This is a he.
He. Mili.
He.
He. JC.
Yi.
Yi. Jeremy.
Yi.
Yi. Same yi, just like Yisrael. Lo Israel, Yisrael. Yud. Yud going, it's like a Y-I, okay? Yisrael. Rohini?
E.
E. Which word did we have that started with E? Anyone?
Ima.
Ima. Mili?
E.
E. Same E. Nachon, one without the Yud. JC, milim, words. Milim.
איפה? זה. Oh God.
Don't read the ktav, not the cursive, רק דפוס, just a print.
אנה? אני.
אני, נכון, אני מתן. Jeremy. So we try to read each syllable separated. So Aleph followed by Yud is?
That is.
Aleph is A, but if it's followed by Yud, it's E.
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 E. Me.
E, ma. Okay, look at it's followed by Aleph and there is the A vowel. So Ima, mother, Ima.
Ima. Ima.
Okay, Rohini.
So that's he.
He Michael Jackson or he Madonna?
I'm not sure.
Mili, he Michael Jackson or he Madonna?
He Madonna.
He Madonna, נכון. Okay, ומילי, the last one?
Me.
מי,
It's
נכון.
question. It's question.
מי, נכון, מי אתה, מי את, מצוין, excellent. Okay, okay, so you think we had enough of letters? Just two more, okay? That's why I left some space to, because remember when you said mem kmo ma, and maybe someone said maim, or someone said yam, and I would say no, okay, because we have some letters that have a different final form. Okay, so just when they are in the end, Yerushalayim, I don't know, Yerushalayim, that's an example. Okay, we will have Maim, Yam, okay, words that we learned today, so we're going to write them. We will have a final form, which looks like this. There you go. And it's not mem, but mem SOFIT. Mem SOFIT. Okay, mem SOFIT. So whenever it's coming in the end, like Yerushalayim, Maim, yam, it will be mem sofit. Okay, the mem sofit is written like that. We start in the middle, we do a circle and taking down. Start in the middle, a circle and taking down, okay? So starting in the middle, taking a circle, finishing it and going down. Okay, אתם כותבים מם סופית. Let's write the מם סופית בכתב.
You're going down below the line, Matan?
Sorry?
You're going below the line?
Yeah, I do it below the line. Some people do it not below the line, but you can do any.
Okay.
Let's write mem sofit, all of us. Go back to annotation. יפה מאוד, mister. יפה מאוד, don't go so to the left, so everyone have space. Don't go beyond the yellow line. יפה מאוד. Okay. So which words do we have with mem sofit?
Maim.
Maim, and what else? How do we say C?
Yam.
Yam. Okay, yam. So Rohini, yam. JC, yam. Millie, yam. Jeremy, yam. Each of you have a spot.
Is this one's mine, right?
The first one.
Oh, the first one.
Rohini.
Sorry.
I'm in the middle.
It's okay.
Sorry, I'll
JC, Rohini, Millie, Jeremy. Okay, Mr. Red, no need. The yud is just a small one. It's not a... Okay, and the mem sofit, you know what, everyone? We have a lot more space here. Let's just go there to practice yam. Okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just a bit messy. Okay, so just anyone in any place, we have enough space here. Yafé, Mr. Green, yafé meod. You don't have, why should you write two yuds? Yam. Okay, everyone, and I saw that someone wrote yam with an aleph. It's a very common mistake, but aleph is not a vowel, it's a consonant. So it's not yam, it's yam. Okay, Jeremy and Millie, yam, יפה מאוד. Millie?
Yes.
בבקשה, את כותבת ים. And below the line, מים, okay? זה מים. אני שותה מים. מים. Just below the line, מים. Okay, I want you to notice that מים is not ma'im. It's not like na'im me'od. Okay? It's מים.
Okay.
Anyone? מים? I'm in a little bit rush, so we have some time to also practice reading and doing the dialogue sequence, so Jeremy can practice it as well. Okay? Just below ים, אתם כותבים מים. Okay, let's go to look at, okay, Mr. Red, that's exactly not what we do. Mem is in dfus, but mem בכתב is like an N.
Oh, yes, of course.
Of course.
Sorry.
That's alright, זה בסדר. מים. יפה מאוד, ים, Mr. Pink. Mr. Pink, your mem is upside down.
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay, בסדר. So, Mr. Red, mem sofit בכתב, in cursive, not in דפוס. Okay, you're mixing them a little bit.
Okay, so the problem is I've got all the video stuff. I don't know how to move it now because it's covering the letters and I can't see the letters. Let me just do this.
You can move them. Just try to move them.
Yeah.
מים. יפה מאוד. מם, יוד, Mr. Green. Jeremy.
Oh yes, here it is.
Ma, yim. Ma, yim. Ma, yim. יפה, Mr. Red. יפה, Mr. Green. Mr. Black. Okay, so you made מים out of yam. You made water out of the sea. That's pretty magical. יפה. יפה מאוד, מצוין. Okay, so just like we have mem sofit, I also want to show you that we have
nun sofit.
a nun sofit. So just below nun, I'm going to do a nun sofit. Nun sofit. Sofit stands for final. Nun sofit. So it's just a line that's going below the line. We're going to see it in the cursive because we have lines to practice. Just a second, like that. So yeah, I'm going to erase your nuns. So we have, yeah. So the nun sofit will be simply a line that goes below the line. So I'm going to do it just here. Nun sofit, nun sofit, nun sofit. Okay, let's write nun sofit. Everyone, אתם כותבים nun sofit? יפה. יפה. So just in the place that we have left, which is here below, nun sofit, I want us to go below the line, Mr. Pink. Otherwise, it's another letter. Just taking it from the top all the way below the line.
Oh, I get it.
Don't be cheap on it, just take it longer. Nun sofit, sorry. Just use the other color. Okay, so which letter we had that ended with nun?
Yain.
Yain. Okay, so just like mine, yain. So just below, I want everyone, אתם כותבים yain.
That would be a yacht.
Mr. Red, the yud is just a small chupchik, straight line. You don't have to do it like a tfus. This is the tfus version.
Okay. My eraser is not working.
Yain. You don't see any yain here. Ya.
Yeah.
Mr. Green, again, the yud is just a chupchik. Okay? Just a small line, straight. You don't have to do the tfus version. Ya, again, no need for this. Yeah, I know you have problems.
Aleph.
Ya, it's not yain. It's just like mayim, yain. It's the same structure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do it below so we have enough space here so we can see it clearly. Yain. Jeremy, Millie, where is your yain?
Still thinking.
I don't know how to write it, to be honest. Touch one.
Yain. יפה מאוד. Mr. Red, everyone looks at Mr. Red. Ya, you know, but just like make the nun the same height. So just start it from the same height. Ya, yi, n. So if you want the nikud, it will be ya, and then yi, n. Okay, so all the rest you can practice yain. בבקשה, יין. And Mr. Green, the yud, don't make it the dfus, not the print version, please. Yi, יפה, everyone got it. I saved the screen and we can go back to do some reading before we finish. מה זה, רגע, second, רגע בבקשה, מה זה, מילי?
Sorry, where are we? Where are we now? Oh, here. Mem סופית.
מם סופית כמו מה?
מם סופית.
Anyone can answer? מם סופית כמו?
ים.
ים או כמו?
מים.
מים. מה זה, ג'רמי?
נון סופית?
נון סופית כמו מה?
I don't know.
רוהיני, ג'רמי?
יין.
יין. נון סופית כמו יין. אוקיי, we just wrote it. ויין, יין. אוקיי, אנחנו קוראים syllables, just syllables with the final forms, some final letters. אוקיי, מילי. אן. רוהיני.
מן.
Man. Jeremy.
Mem.
That's not a mem, it's a tav.
Ta.
It's not a tav because there's a yud and a point below. It's okay because you got an hour later. It makes sense. So it's not a ta, it's a T and the end. Jeremy. JC?
Team.
Team, okay, it's a T and mem sufit. Team. Mili.
Min.
Min. Rohini.
This is in.
In. Did you have a question?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
In Indian languages, we have two lengths for the vowel. We have an E and an E. Is there any such thing in Hebrew?
No. Very A, E, I, O, U. Just E. In.
Then
Doesn't matter if there is a yud or there isn't. In. Jeremy?
Han.
It's not a ta because there's a point. Well, there's 1 point, so it's not a ta, it's a T. The vowel is T ending with JC?
It's team.
Team, okay, just like you wrote before, Jeremy. Team, just here without the yud. You still see it's a team because of the point. Mili?
Mum.
Mum. Rohini?
tan.
Tan. Jeremy?
Han.
It's not ha because of the point and the yud. He.
Hin.
Hin. יפה מאוד. JC?
Nim.
Nim. The first word, milim. Mili? That's a name.
Okay. Natam. Natan.
Natan. Okay, Nathan, Natan. כמו מתן, נתן. Rohini? Yam. Okay, Yam. Mediterranean Sea, Yam. יפה מאוד, מצוין. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you before we have time to practice what the homework looks like, okay? Because every unit will have the same type of homework to practice the letters in dfus, vektav, print, and cursive. Let me just open it so you all can see it. If I may ask, is everyone okay with practice, with sending everything by WhatsApp? Do you have WhatsApp for desktop?
Sure, yeah.
Jeremy, Mili?
I don't, but I can download it. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay?
I'll try it.
Yofi, great. So let me just open the Unit 1 homework. There you go. One second. יפה מאוד. So I'm going to share with you the doc file that you're going to get in the WhatsApp group. Okay, everyone see? Yofi. Okay, so the first exercise is always we have transliteration in case we forget, but we are starting from not from the transliteration, but from the dfus. Okay, can someone read the first word?
Ani.
Ani. יפה מאוד. So we read ani. We see where is ani. We match the line. Ani is here. Ani. We match the line and we write ani. Okay, so we have to be able to see the similarity between the dfus and the cursive.
Mm-hmm.
Dfus and ktav, print and cursive. Ani. Okay, that's number one. Number two, match word and picture. Okay, you have the words, you just match them. Simple. Okay, let's repeat. מה זה? סליחה, let's start with this one. מה זה?
זה ים.
זה ים. מה זה, רוהיני?
זה מים.
נכון. מה זה, מילי?
Oh, oh, yeah, I know it's with yab.
Yain. מה זה, Jeremy?
I don't know.
Okay, because you missed the first part, you will see the video and it will make sense. מה זה, JC?
זה מתנה.
זאת מתנה.
זאת מתנה.
Okay, because it's feminine. זאת מתנה. ומי זאת? Jeremy? A mother? Rohini?
זאת אמא.
Ima.
Ima.
Okay? So you're going to practice it and hear the same. The words that we learned, some pronouns, ata, you just write it in cursive. And maze, what's that? So ima, yam, matana, etc. Just practice it more. And the last one is to create a sentence, which makes sense. So in Hebrew, we don't have the verb to be in present. That's why two words make a sentence. Ani matan, ata Jeremy, ani mi Israel, etc. Okay, so let's try to do the first one together. Mili, can you try to read this one?
Ima, ata.
Ima. Okay, so we need to read which option makes sense. Okay, first one, JC.
What is it? Ata.
Ata Ima. Make sense?
Okay.
Make sense, JC? Ata Ima?
Yeah, it is Ata Ima. Mm-hmm.
No, Ata Ima, you are
No,
masculine mother? No, Ata Abba. Okay, so it doesn't make sense. Let's go to the second one. Jeremy? That's a hey followed by a yud.
Him.
He Ima. Does it make sense? He Ima?
Okay.
Yes or not?
I don't know.
You don't know because you missed the first part. Okay, so he Ima, Mili?
Yes, it makes sense.
Yes, he Ima. She's a mother. Okay, he Ima. And the other one, Yam. Yam Ima, two nouns, doesn't make a sentence. Okay, so you have to circle it, but also write it in כתב. אתם כותבים בכתב. Whew. זה הרבה. That was a lot. נכון? So we didn't have, how do you feel, guys? סבבה? ככה ככה?
סבבה.
סבבה? מילי?
סבבה.
רוהיני?
מצוין.
מצוין, excellent. Jeremy?
Missed the first hour. I feel way behind.
Yeah, but you will cover it and it'll be easy. I have a record, you will see it, and it will all be very clear. So now we're going to do what we did in the beginning for you to see what we spoke. Okay, let's start with me and Mili. Shalom.
שלום.
מי את?
אני מילי. נעים, sorry. מי אתה?
אני מתן. נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
מאיפה את?
אני מיוון.
יוון.
מאיפה אתה?
אני מישראל. מצוין. Okay, JC ורוהיני.
Shalom.
Rohini, you start asking, so we have the masculine form first.
Okay. שלום, מי אתה?
אני JC.
נעים מאוד.
Let him ask who you are.
Sorry, מי את?
אני רוהיני.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד. And then I said, מאיפה אתה?
אני מצרפת.
Okay.
מאיפה?
מאיפה את?
אני מהודו.
יפה, מצוין. אוקיי, ג'רמי, שלום.
Shalom.
מי אתה? אני מתן, מי אתה?
Me, Jeremiah.
אני ג'רמי.
Me, Jeremy.
אני ג'רמיה. Now you want to ask me? מי אתה?
Me, Ata.
אני מתן, נעים מאוד. נעים מאוד. Pleasant, very nice to meet you.
Naim Mahod.
נעים מאוד.
Naim Mahod.
מאיפה אתה? מאיפה? אתה מקנדה?
Me, United States. Me,
אני מאמריקה.
America. Ani, America.
You are not America, you are from America. אני מאמריקה.
Ani, me, America.
אוקיי, יפה מאוד. אוקיי, חברים, I see you really have to run and it's 2 hours, we have to respect the time. תודה רבה לכולם, thank you. I will send you the homework, audio comprehensions, so you can also listen to some of this conversation, and the link of the video for you, Jeremy, and whoever wants to review again. We will speak why each one speaks Hebrew in the next class. We will finish earlier and we'll be able to.
Thank you.
תודה רבה. ערב טוב, good evening, ערב טוב. להתראות. להתראות, JC.
להתראות.
להתראות, מילי.
להתראות.
להתראות, ג'רמיה.
Lehitraot.
להתראות, ערב טוב, good evening.